it's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your tarot scope for July 24th through the 30th. I hope you guys are doing super fantabulous and everything is flowing into your life abundantly. Also, thank you so much for all your likes, your shares, and subscribes. This week, guys, we are focusing on opening our eyes to the road ahead. With all this new energy coming in, I figured this would be a good time to take our blinders off. So, before we get started, think about, what does the universe want to tell me about my eyes and not wanting to see what's in front of me? So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. And to all my returning family members, you already know, lots of love, big hugs, high fives, damn dirty shoulder rubs, pats on the booties, and kisses on the cheeks. I hope you guys are being super blessed. Let's jump into our read. The only highlights I have for you this week that are happening is on the 25th, Mercury enters into Virgo, so expect some analytical communication. And on July 31st, right when we're about to bust up into August, Venus is going to go into Cancer, so it's going to be super loving and lots of hugging. All right? Now, first off, the spirit of truth is trying to come through mentally. It is telling you to see things for what they are, realize what's in front of you, and move forward. Snow Leopard is telling you to take that step back. Snow Leopard's been on the prowl lately. This card has been popping out. I'm stuttering, guys. I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. It can be difficult nowadays to kind of turn off that cell phone, turn off that computer, get away from YouTube for more than 20 minutes and actually realign yourself. And I think what Snow Leopard is trying to tell you is that you're going to get some messages this week that are going to be a little bit difficult. You've either been receiving them spiritually or you're just going to really receive a message, okay? And this is about a lesson of resiliency. It's about being strong, being adaptable, using the power of silence in order to move forward, okay? This is the medicine for this is the messenger. That's why I said you will be receiving messages. And I think it's going to make you look at a situation in a whole nother light. And the reason why I pulled two cards from the Shakti deck was to kind of help you understand why you're having to pull back. Because the Snow Leopard's all about solitude, self-reliance, silence, confidence, determination, and intuition. Intuition is going to be highly important this week, guys. You're going to have to trust yourself. Muladhara is coming in as your root chakra. The root chakra kind of governs our abundance, the way money flows in, our finances, our family, helping us feel grounded, so shelter, food, all that good stuff. And it also governs a sense of smell. So it's the strongest sense as a human, because if you think about it, that's what helps you recognize your mother, okay? It's not really the sight, it's the smell. So you're going to be able to smell the bullshit this week. You're going to be able to be like, something's not right. And that's your intuition coming right in and telling you what's going on. So the deities that are tied to this are Indra and Ganesha, and they're also associated with the Muladhara, okay? When your root chakra is understimulated, you're going to feel very ungrounded. You're going to have weak boundaries, poor focus, family issues, financial issues, lots of anxiety. So you have to stimulate it. So guys, you're going to have to wear some red. You're going to eat red food. You're going to work with red crystals. Red, okay? And getting grounded with Mother Nature. Now, when your root chakra is overstimulated, you're going to be very rigid. You're a little greedy, okay? You don't want to share, overprotective, and it's hard for you to adapt to changes. So you're going to have to work with the color green. They're opposite colors on the chart. You're working more with your heart chakra as opposed to your root chakra. And you're going to work with that by wearing green clothing, eating green foods, using green colored crystals, and lots of deep breaths, okay? Now, turtle is an aspect that many people might wonder, why is the turtle important? The turtle is very important because if you think about his shell, he carries everything inside of him. You, at this point of your life, you have everything you need inside of you. You are the magic. You are everything. Sometimes you need to go within and get your answers. And when he goes within his shell, he's protecting himself. So you need to kind of put a little protection around you in the world, or you in this situation that you don't want to see reality in or see the truth in, so that you can get a better understanding and trust the wisdom that's coming through. Also, the turtle is Vishnu's avatar, Kerma, Kermit, kind of similar, right? And it actually saved the world, okay? So the turtle's a powerful symbol of creation and the preservation in India. It's also about immortality. And they're believed to be the temporary abode for souls journeying to nirvana, to the highest state of enlightenment, okay? So this is about trust. I think you have to trust yourself, your intuition. So you're going to have to get very grounded, pull away from all of the information that's coming in, and look at things with your eyes wide open. With that being said, Wings of Isis has came out. There are a few of y'all that are dealing with the situation that have been praying for a while about the situation, wondering where your guides are, wondering if anybody hears you. Knock, knock, knock. I've been praying for a month. What's going on? This is a sign that yes, your prayers are being answered. Yes, they hear you. And this is also for some of y'all who needed some angelic assistance and intervention. This is confirmation that it's about to happen. Okay, so that's why you need to take a step back and stop trying to control the situation and allow things to happen. All right. Now, I have already pre-shuffled the deck quite a bit, but we're going to go ahead and do them together. Let's go ahead and bless these cards. Saints, to bless these cards for Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of July 24th through the 30th. Give us clear and concise answers and show us how we can see things for what they really are. And as I cut the deck, I have the Queen of Arrows reversed with the Chariot going straight to it. Now, remember, the snow leopard is a messenger. I feel like the message that might be coming in for some of us, we're indecisive about it, or we're dealing with an air sign that we're not seeing eye to eye on. However, earth sign, this is similar for me with all this Taurus, and that was his power animal. You will have victory over the situation. Okay? It's just a matter of moving forward. All right. I'm going to move these out of the way. Oh, knock my crystals over. In the first position, we have the Eight of Wands. Lots of movement and communication going on. Judgment. Ooh. Why you can't see it? The sun. The moon. Wow. This is an intense read. And what benefits the outcome? Okie dokie. With the Three of Cups, with the overall energy behind the Three of Cups, I have the Six of Wands. This is an intense read, Earth signs. This is a major week for you. I think this Leo new moon is making you decide some things that are pushing you into action. Holy moly. So what are you ignoring or avoiding? You're avoiding the communication. You're avoiding movement. You're avoiding moving on. It's almost like, okay, for some, you know what you need to do, and you have all these things going on in front of you, and you're afraid to jump on it. Jump on it. I have the song in my head. But you don't want to. And for others, you're so busy looking back, you're not looking at what's in front of you, okay? The impact it's having on your life is the inability to make a decision. So this is Etana and the eagle. And Etana finds the eagle where after he had done the snake wrong, he's in this ditch, right? So Etana nurses him back for 8 months, and they have to go and visit Shamash, who's up here, the sun god, who happens to be right here next to you. So they go up there to go see Shamash because they need this plant for fertility to have a baby. However, the eagle doesn't believe it can make it. So they keep doing this back and forth and back and forth. By the end of the story, it never states if Etana and the eagle made it. However, in like chronicles later, they find out that he did have an heir to the throne. The thing is, there needs to be a judgment. And Shamash was the one who decided on the fate of humanity. Okay? The sun. Which leads us into, right now, the sun, which is attributed to the sign of Leo at times, okay? Now, why you can't see what's going on, for some of y'all, I almost feel like you're too close to the situation, you're too enmeshed in the situation, you want to celebrate, you don't want to see what the moon is trying to highlight, okay? Definitely not trying to see what the moon is trying to highlight. Now, how to open your eyes is, listen to the moon. It's illuminating. I almost feel like your shadow side, it's like the sun is what you're showing everybody, right? This is, hey, look, I got it all together. I'm this, I'm that. I'm your knight in shining armor coming in on this white horse. And the truth is, you need to get it together. And that is Gilgamesh actually at the bottom of this card asking the moon god, Sin, like, please help me, show me the way, show me what's in front of me. And I find it quite interesting that we have all of this fiery energy because of what's happening in the celestials, because there's a lot of signs right now there's a lot of planets in fire signs right now. So what are the benefits? What is the outcome if you follow this? And I'm going to give you some more stuff that I'm picking up right now as I'm looking at it. If you follow this, I feel like you're going to re-harness your energy to kind of move forward. You're going to actually be passionate. You're going to see things for what they are, and you're going to go and make your way. And I feel like there's a lot of energy in your read this week, and that's why it's important for you to stay grounded. I pick up a lot of root and solar plexus energy that's needing to come through. Some of y'all are dealing with the sign of Leo, or have some of your planets in the sign of Leo. The other thing that I'm picking up is looking for help, seeking help. Judgment is a word that's coming into my mind. There's some choices that need to really be made. Now, I want to clarify some things before I tell y'all any more. Now, the Three of Cups that I have coming in for you, I feel like some of y'all are overindulging, but in a good way. You're enjoying life, you're living well, you're moving and grooving and doing what you want to do, but you're avoiding this aspect. Either you don't want to believe that you're in a third-party relationship, you don't want to see the elephant in the room, and this is whatever you want it to, whatever it is in your life, okay? Because this is a very general read. So that's what I see going on, and for others, you're just going to get pregnant, okay? It's like, damn, you got the Three of Cups, the Sun, and 9 months to go. This is to clarify the King of Wands. And he's telling you the Eight of Cups. Okay, and I have the Queen of Arrows as I turn this over. The benefits are you're going to see that you see how that everything's going this way. And yes, anxieties are high. 2 8s in your read right now. Anxiety is very high. However, this king is telling you there is more to life. There is more to life than to worry about what's going on right here in this one thing that you were going for. Because this is Gilgamesh when he was right there and he was right about to get that plant that he needed. And instead he decided to go for a swim and realized he was neglecting all of his other things and ended up missing out on the one thing he really wanted. So some of us are focused on this one thing that we think that's going to make us happy, whether it be relationship, whether it be career, whether it be money, whatever it is. And we're kind of neglecting that we have other things going for us and other blessings in our life. So 2 8s, like I said, high anxiety going on. We have a 9 and a 10 right next to each other. There will be some travel going on, lots of travel. Travel's going to be okay because of the 8 of Wands being upright, the Judgment, you're flying high, and then the Sun is like, oh, hell yeah, let's go. Okay, so this is what I pick up. For some of us, okay, there are some earth signs out there who don't want to see that they are avoiding the situation through communication, through travel, and through movement. The impact that it's having on your life is the inability to make a decision or a choice on whatever it is that you're avoiding. Why you can't see it, my friend, is because you are trying to see, I want to say, life through rose-colored glasses and not seeing the shadow side of things, seeing the dark side of things. So how to open your eyes is to actually seek guidance, to pray to your higher power, see things for what they are, and heed the advice of what your guide is giving you, okay? And I'm going to pull a card there in just a minute. The benefits of it is you're going to stop neglecting yourself, you're going to stop neglecting the issue, and you're going to have passion and fire and joy again. And some of y'all are just going to hook up with a fire sign, okay? Now, to see what the moon is telling us, let's see, should we use here? No? Okay. Lagus, and it came out reversed. And Lagus is about premonition, journey, intuition, and we're not following it. So that's what's going on. The moon is trying to tell you you're not listening to your intuition. You're not seeing things for what they are. And some of y'all, since it's green, it's dealing with that heart space. Oh, excuse me. And then you see him swimming in the water with the Eight of Cups, right? So this is kind of telling you when it's reversed, you are out of depth and you have lost touch with your intuition, and you need to take stock. You need to look at things for what they are, and that's the importance, and that's going to move you towards the decision that's needing to be made. Okay? Now, with that being said, this is how I kind of see the week going for you, okay? This is just the extra stuff that I'm going to give you. Now, we have the Eight of Wands coming in this week. You're coming in high-powered. You're ready to make that decision. You're going, and then you're going to hit a roadblock. That roadblock is going to make you see things for what they are, and you're going to have to make an emotional and intuitive decision. Once you make that decision and you see that you deserve better than what you're getting, then you become like the King of Wands, or you actually meet that King of Wands, and your abundance can begin. All right? So that's what I have for you this week. Your overall message is the Fate reversed, which is another 8. There's a lot of movement going on for you guys. And since it's reversed, it is a protection message. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people, especially you guys. Y'all are just very grounded people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. And one thing about the turtle is serendipity. That's the perfect timing and trusting that perfect timing. All right? Usually I pull a stone for each sign, but this week only one came out for you guys, and it was sunstone. And it helps us to reflect a higher purpose and not merely seek self-seeking or self-satisfying things. Its courageous attributes help us to overcome fears and phobias. It helps decrease stress, release negative energies, attachments, and turn back psychic attack. Strongly linked to the solar plexus chakra, Manipura, it increases our feelings of self-worth and dispels feelings of abandonment and discrimination. It alleviates depression and lifts the spirits, making us more optimistic. Drawing this card signifies it's time to call upon your will, power, and independence to drive your goals forward. Let the light flow into all your undertaking. That goes right back to that Eight of Wands and that Eight of Cups right there. Whatever it is that you're deciding this week is a very emotional situation. However, if you look at the good and the bad, and I'm not saying that the moon is bad, I'm just saying what's shiny on the outside, and kind of looking at the shadow aspect of it, and trust your intuition, you are going to flow right into the right decision. All right, Earth signs, that's what I have for you this week. I pray that you guys have a blessed one. If you're interested in a personal or private read, please feel free to hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.